Nganda sunye ishiku cha Shikongeni. Umtekuru kwa shivela shanu mkonambi. Onkuto kwa shidira mkwanambu wa kotati. I'm always the person who turn over the table. Shasho mkule kata mjoma English ama kumadoraka English ama stoka runga ku English. You always want to speak English, that you were created by the English or your God was an English person. Shasho uyu nina nitse aru de natse oteta kwa unongo nunkurungu kukarunga mshikilo kurowe. As we black people, we're also given the gift by the Almighty, the Creator. Talents in art. Shashi opuna oshima shimwe twavimbwa onga antu akutua Ubuntu. There's something that we forget as people who are called Ubuntu. My parent taught me to speak my language and read my language proper. Are we going to read books that is going to talk to the soul of my African child? Are we writing the books of the vacuum of the system, the alien culture? There was something that Madame said at the end. Which book do you like or understand? What soul do you want to write in your book? Which book? Omambo. Well, I want to see in the future that people are going to write Uhokororo. Because if you want an interesting story for a child to sleep, that's your book. We as Africans, we are not writers, but we have the best memory archive. The hard drive of us is powerful. Our library is my grandmother. Uteo, Tambam, Bumbuli, I say, Proverb, Tashire Kunde, Chakuriangandu. That's our language, we write by speaking. On Jokonona, history is more important to tell the child where the child came, fourth generation. Ongano, you are developing well, if you can develop yourself first. The Finnish people said it very well. Their school system is based to the people in Finland, the understanding who they are, not these Namibian people or African people. We are having education, we don't know where we're going, coming even. And then we have children that fail grade 8 and are still failing, and you are telling the children are not good learners. Some so-called people are stupid. God is never stupid. A child is a creation of God. It's the first time you see this book and this DVD. It's written by me. How to do basket and pottery in your indigenous way of life. Education that was robbed from you and you think you were not educated before they come. You were already educated by the Creator. We were already created by the Creator because we could speak our names and we knew our languages and we knew our God. Hey, Watu. So if you want to learn, my children, who you are, you start from the soil. And the soil is a clay pot. That's nature. And you have baskets to make baskets. Because we are talking about art. I thought books was art. But people, when they speak about books, they speak another language. They don't tell the children the truth that books are art. And that's why children don't follow art, because they are not told the truth about the reality of words and terms of words. This is music from me. How many of you, my Namibian people, buys this music? I know you will buy because you are my friend. You read the books. We got told, Ohungi, ndilipoku mandoteho koronjo kono na kukufundaza, unga nguto nkwa shidata tukakaimbita na mera, ana ya kwa kara. Yaza monda netangu, athindikile tangu. That child must know that. For that child to be able that I know who I am. Names, Very important. And I came to realize names were created by human, not by God. Because human, one of the human, because we are two humans, there's a man and there's a female. So the man one wanted to take over the superpower of a woman. Because the woman is the one that has the supernatural power. Oyo wara haiko mwevi, mushuam. Not men. And today women want to change themselves to be equal to me. Me, or what me? I don't give birth, I don't have emotions. How do you want to be equal to me? You created me. So why I came with names is because I told you, my name Papa Shikongeni. My mother was demoralized by my father's family, and my father said, we don't know what to say, and my surname is sick, and you'll find it. I'm very proud to mention it because it's my language, and it's my mother tongue. How do you translate mother language to Oshwambo? Language, because I didn't say tongue. You see? You see how we translate? We as artists are not recognized by individual people because they don't understand who we are. And it's because they know that we made them who they are. It can be your clothes you are wearing, it can be the shoes, it can be the chair, it can be everything that you do is art. Ano embo, se otweri longo momambo. So te putuka, otapiko mambo. When I grow up, we are going to the books. You go to education. So otapiko mambo. And Omambo, first the education was, it was the religions. So missionaries. Tapiko mambo, it was a book, church, Bible. Today you go to church, me I went to the book. So you don't go and read the book nowadays. You go in the church and beautify yourself and show yourself that you have a nice car, you have a nice clothes. That's why I don't go to church, me. Because I used to go into a book so I understand the book. So, I have then to understand, that's why I can explain to my grandmother who does not know the word book. For us then to make it very interesting for the children, the new generation to come to read our books, is when we come back to ourselves and start telling our stories that you've been told, the funny stories, so that this child can go through that experience to understand you as a mother, because now there's no understanding between me and my child. So that we can have our own captain in our own ship. So I took my art from my grandfather's own die and I make it a necklace. If we could teach that to the young boys, how to carve, they can live from it. If I sell this one, $50, then I cannot go at Evelyn Street and beg for money. So art is within you, and you were born with it, and you have a talent. So education in its two parts of education. There's education that somebody is teaching you, and there's a parenting in my culture. But they will not call that Utegu's education, but that's the first education. That's the first one. Parenting is the first education. But they will never tell you about that because they robbed you from who you are. So we need to come there from where we are and then take that parenting and become part of education. So me, I'm fine, I'm done.